Hello everybody, welcome back to the series of this FTMO challenge. Today we're on week 5 and I'll be going through the trades I've taken. However, spoiler alert, I actually haven't taken any this week as I've been away and taken a bit of a short break actually. And also there actually really weren't any setups. I had a few pending orders actually for buys in EU, but they never came into effect. And I'll show you what I was actually looking for and why it didn't play out and the actual different structure that I noticed instead. And I'm actually recording this at 2 p.m. on the Friday. It's going to upload on the Sunday, but I'm recording this just after work. Actually, NFP has just came out as well, so we're going to see the reaction of that also. But I won't know the complete direction of where NFP is going to take the market just of yet. So I may update in the comment section or whatever it is on the Saturday or the Sunday in terms of what I'm actually going to be looking for in the future. So now actually we're going to move on to TradingView here and look at the chart of EU. So if you watched my previous week, you know I was actually in a sell on the 4-hour chart from here with my stop loss just above the top, and I took a 1 to 4. So I got out around about here on the market, right? I did also mention last week that I should have held it. And if I did and got out at the right bottom, it would have been 7 to 1 instead of the 4 to 1 I was looking for. And the reason I didn't hold it is because I mentioned we got a break and I was expecting a correction, but that obviously didn't come into effect. NFP has just came out. I believe the numbers are actually negative for NFP, so that should give EU strength. And initially we got a spike up and it seems to be dropping, but obviously we actually won't know where it's going yet as it's still, I mean, NFP only came out 50 minutes ago, so we really need to wait and see where this will go. But currently, where it's sitting, I'm expecting to see this slowly move down here, potentially break this bottom, go up one more time, break this top, and then we hopefully will see a reaction and a fall back down. And the reason for that is, I can't technically explain it because it's the We Trade Way concept, but that is the most preferred thing to happen. This will move down slowly, break the bottom. That will take out any buyers because their stop losses will most likely be below this area. Then we'll get a push up, getting out all the sellers because their stop losses will probably be above this top. Then it will drop after it's taken out all of the retail traders in the market. So currently, I would want to sell this, but corrective structures, I mean, to me, this isn't a complete corrective structure. So I'm not interested in selling this because I actually don't think it's a high probability of falling. But next week, hopefully, I actually got quite a lot of news next week, so maybe we'll be able to see a better setup next week. So the initial setup I was looking for, so to me, this structure was complete here, like so, and we got a drop, bam, 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 drop. So we got a new low. So this is my current high, this area, and we got a break of structure as you can see along here. And then what I was looking for is within here, I was looking to see this structure, something like so. So we would get a move up, and I mean the move up actually came in what I was expecting to happen, but this move down didn't come as low as I thought. I was hoping it to come around here. I actually had a pending order at around this level to buy it, but it didn't come in, and that's completely fine because we in We Trade recognize a different structure instead. The structure we recognized was this one, but ideally I wouldn't really be wanting to trade it as it's a lot harder to really get into the market because in a way it can sort of spike up like it's doing and then still reverse and drop back down for one more up. So the odds of it coming down are still fairly high. So in most situations, you wouldn't really want to be trading this, but also you wouldn't really want to be selling it. So this has actually been quite a hard move to trade, and that spike up, spike down is just to get out all the buyers and sellers before the actual move is happening. So you know, if you watched my last video, I mentioned I'm only looking for sells at the moment. So in a way, I could technically take this sell that we're actually seeing right here, but because the way it is and this huge wick here, the stop loss would be way too big for me to really even justify entering here. So I would want to see on a smaller time frame, maybe a correction, and then I can look to sell it. But as of yet, I currently don't see any setups, but we just have to wait and see how it plays out. So next week, what I'm expecting out of EU will either be some sort of slow move down, but I don't know if that will happen because NFP is such a strong news event. It could just keep falling. So who actually knows? It might just keep sharply falling here. So I'd want to see it slowly break the bottom and then maybe an impulsive up one more time. And that is where I'll look for my sells. It'll be anywhere in this area above this last wick to this last top area. I would look for my sells. But if that doesn't occur and instead we just get a sharp down, then I'll be looking for a correction for this wave instead. So like so, and to sell it again. But this is the thing. We have to be very adaptable with the market. We don't know exactly what is going to happen at what point in time. So it's important to play it by ear a lot of the time, not try to predict long term in the future, and be very flexible in terms of what you're looking for in the market. You know, I'm only looking for sells because there's a lot of selling pressure at the moment. I could still technically be in this if I actually held it like I said I would, and that way I wouldn't have to be looking for more entries, because if I was still on my short from up here from last week, I'll just move it to break even and I'll still be in the sell, and it might even drop down even further here. But oh well, I'm out of it now. I got some profit off of it, but now I'm just looking for more entries. And I'll keep updated next weekend about any trades I've taken and if I've made a loss or a profit for that week. Sorry for the short video, and sorry I didn't actually take any trades this week. I just didn't see any subs really that would fit my criteria as such. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.